OGY, doing the second radio review of the year. Hope you're enjoying them. Just got this new radio from CRT. It's called the CRT2M. It's a 2 metre amateur transceiver. CRT's moved into the amateur radio market. They're commonly known for their 10 metre radios like the 3900 and various other radios, and they're based in France, as most people know. It does come standard as a ham radio, 144 to 146 megs. The power output is a very decent 60 watts, so very good for mobile, and it is a commercial radio as well, and programmable, so you can program it if you're in business or whatever for other usage other than amateur radio use. So also thank you has to go to Roy at UAS Enterprises Limited for supplying me this radio very quickly. Thanks for that one, and we'll have a look round, see what we think of it. So that's the packaging it comes in. Here's a radio, very reminiscent of some of the Yaesus, like my Yaesu FT1500M. Various icons. It's rock solidly built, good quality, made in China, I think by the people who are behind the Anytone. So a lot of these 10 metre radio manufacturers moving into the amateur radio market. So I wonder how long it'll be before there's a HF radio. I do believe there's one on the way by another brand, so built in China. So things are moving along. Right, we'll have a look what comes in the package. Obviously there's a radio, there's a substantial power lead which has a pigtail connector up there. There's a fuse in the red lead, and there's also identical type fuse holders in the red and black lead, not far from the end where it's plugged in the power supply at this moment. So what else comes with it? Right, there's a handbooks, one in French, obviously for the home market. We've got the handbook in English. We've got the CRT warranty slip. That card came off the power lead, just a warning card, nothing special. We've got the software. We've got two software discs, the larger and the smaller one, and a software programming cable. As you can see, it's got just like a jack plug on the end. If you remember, the Anytone 10 metre radio uses the same lead with an extra piece on the end to plug on the board. You don't have to take this radio to bits, you just plug the lead in it to program it. Also, you can clone it. You can clone the radio if you've got two identical units. Just to the right hand side of the microphone plug, as you can see, there's a socket saying data. So you basically just clone it, all your details off this unit into another one, or vice versa, which is a good thing, good point. Right, we'll have a look at the radio now. Well, that's solidly built, 2 metres. It comes stock with a DTMF microphone, which uses the what everyone calls a telephone type plug in the front. We obviously got the volume there, power light, readout, lock, shift, memories, the channel change, frequency change, the big knob on the left, and a TX light above just next to it. As you can see, channel change, it's in steps. You can alter all the steps however you wish, not a problem there, all in the memories. Across the top, got set function key, as you can you see it flashing there, function key, call button I think it is, squelch, and then the furthest one away, again very much like my OGSU, the power on off is there. Yeah, welcomes you with a CRT2M emblem. So that's it. We'll just have a brief look at the microphone that comes with it. It offers a very decent length of cable. I'll show you that. There's the microphone. All key locks. Turn the light off, lighting on it. So obviously you can operate the radio and the function key. You basically do everything for the radio off the microphone unit. Fairly well made. I won't press the PTT key as I have no antenna in it at the moment. I've got a hook on the back to hang it up in your mobile station. Right, just put that down. Right, we've also got a substantial mounting bracket and the general bag of screws and bolts. So there we have it, the CRT2M, being marketed at the moment in the UK for around £150. Got some cracking features at you know, Icons and Yaesus at much more money. We're back in a moment and tell you a few of those features. Catch you in a minute. Just having a brief look through the handbook that seems very well laid out, be it a little bit Chinese English, but very well laid out and understandable. It tells you this radio has 200 programmable memorized channels. Can be identified by its editing name. It's got CT, CSS, DCS, 2-tone, 5-tone in each channel. Various scan functions including CT, CSS, DCS scan functions. What's this? Using 5 tones to send message, emergency alarm, call all. Oh, there's plenty there for you. Automatic calling identification functions. As an option you can have a scrambler function, so that's obviously extra pennies if you want to do that. Here's one, commando function for decrease the background noise and enhance audio clarity. It can set commander on off per channel, and we'll have a look at that one, see what that does when we do some on-air testing. Obviously what I said earlier, different bandwidths per channel. 25k for wideband, 20k for middle band, or 12.5k for the narrow band. And it also offers a theft alarm function. So it must have an alarm of some type, like a car, if someone tries stealing it out of your car. Right, just another interesting thing I saw looking through the specs at the back of the book. We know the frequency range is 136 to 174 megs, amateur band enabled, as we said, but it's also got at the bottom 245 to 245.9875 megs, 220 to 260 megs, which I believe, if I'm right, an American amateur radio band that in the UK we don't have. So that could be interesting for the guys over in America. So that's about it really. There's many features. It's going to take a little bit of reading the book and sussing it out. In another week or two we'll have it set, well hopefully next weekend in fact, I'll have it set up nicely in the shack. We'll do a few on-air tests for the part 2 of this video review for the new CRT2M. So on that note, hope you've enjoyed the video. Certainly looks a nice little transceiver made by a new new name on the block in amateur radios. So on that note, best 7.3s from Dave, M0OGY. Catch you very soon. Bye bye.
Hook me up a new revolution, 'cause this one is a